But Jesus said, "They need not go away. You give them something to eat." Matthew 14, verse 16. This statement from Jesus takes place just prior to the feeding of the 5,000. The disciples are looking for a solution to the situation, and Jesus tells them that they are the instruments God is going to use to take care of the need. It felt like an impossible situation from a human perspective, but Jesus calmly and coolly took the 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread provided by the young lad and proceeded to feed the multitude gathered that day. The disciples, in spite of their inability to trust that they could do anything about the situation, were invited to get involved in the passing out of the food and the cleaning up of the leftovers. How many times in our lives does God, figuratively speaking, tap us on the shoulder and inform us we're the ones that He is going to use to deal with what looks like a difficult situation, if not impossible? I remember years ago when we were trying to assemble a school staff at Valley Lutheran High School in a matter of several weeks during Christmas break because almost all the teachers and staff had quit their positions. I wondered who it was that God was going to raise up to be the principal for the balance of the school year. And it turned out I was the one that He had in mind. I served in that capacity and had the privilege of watching God provide for all the needs of the school in a supernatural way. Perhaps in less dramatic ways, God wants to use each of us to meet the needs we see around us. We look at someone who appears to need a listening ear or a word of encouragement, and God lets us know we are the one He has handpicked to address that need. Finances are needed, leadership is needed, service is needed, prayer is needed, and God, figuratively speaking, whispers in our ear that we are the one that can provide it. Rather than wondering who it is that God is going to use to address a need today, perhaps we have to look in the mirror and ask, "Is it I, Lord?" Just like God used the food provided by the boy and the disciples for distribution and cleanup, God will often use each of us to meet the needs we encounter. Press on in the Lord.